Hello, my beautiful friends. I am so excited because we're going to be trying out some new indie makeup. I absolutely love indie makeup, and they have been launching so much new makeup recently that I'm just kind of like, I'm very overwhelmed. So we're going to kind of put some things together in a video. I did this before when it was like a Fantasy Cosmetica and a What's Up Beauty. I did like a little, mix of what's new in indie. You guys seem to really love it. I love doing it. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to go ahead and dive right on in. Okay, so I'm just going to call attention to it because like it's bad. My lips are peeling. So if you see it peeling throughout the video, I am so sorry. I got really badly sunburned on my lips and they are now peeling and they feel incredible. So we're going to dive on in. So we have a couple palettes to go over. So the first one we have is Amy Love's collaboration with Adept Cosmetics. Now, I paid for this myself. It was not gifted to me in PR. I had a chance to meet Amy Love's Makeup back in New Orleans for the Creator and Friends event. And first off, she's unbelievably beautiful, super freaking tall, and just the sweetest. And I was her secret sister, so she got me a sweater for German Shepherds, and I love it because she's a German Shepherd as well. And she just got engaged, so congratulations to Amy. But this is her brand new Amy Love's palette. The palette retails for $69, and it says this is a cool tone palette you've been waiting for, and it was created by the beautiful Amy Love's Makeup. So I'm really excited because I really do like Adept Cosmetics. The first time I was ever actually introduced to this brand was because of Heather Austin and her collab she had with them. So I'm going to be playing with this palette today. I really am super excited to really dig into some of these shades. Like this one shade called Lavender. You can tell this is like such a gorgeous, gorgeous multi-chrome. Like it is stunning. And then the shade Glam, you can tell this is one of the really, really highly pigmented foil shades right here. So I definitely want to play with these shades. They look beautiful. Okay, so up next, I'm so excited to say, but I have the brand new Fantasy Cosmetica Cradle in Ice collection. These dragons glide high above the water until they spot fish. Their wings then fold, allowing them to dive faster than an arrow. Prey is brought back to the nest to be consumed or shared with their hatchling. Dragons mate for life. They make their roots in the caves and cliffs along the shore. Now, there's so much more information that's on this little postcard, which I really, really love. The palette does retail for $44.99. And as always, you guys can use my code, which will save you guys 10% off. But not only is there going to be a beautiful, beautiful palette in this collection, but there's also going to be 4 Holochromes as well. You guys can buy all 4 for $54.99. They'll include the shade called Nami, Boris, Frederick, and Aya. You guys can actually buy these separately for $14.99 a piece, but if you want to get the pack, you guys can. It'll be $54.99. Also, there's going to be some gel multi-chrome dragon scales 2-pack. These are single gel multi-chrome dragon scales. I don't know what that means because I don't have anything like that here to show you guys. I'm so sorry, but that is okay. Like I don't need to have everything. And they're also going to be launching for the first time ever some brushes. So they're going to have eye brushes and face brushes. Now the entire set does retail for $135.99, or you guys can buy the eye brush set for $59.99, or you guys can buy the face set for $86.99. Now I'm not gonna lie, it's very steep in pricing. And the reason why I think it's very steep in pricing is because these prices are very comparable to the brushes that I had when I created my brushes with bling brushes. I think the entire thing was like $140, and those are blinged out brushes. These are obviously not blinged out, but they do have beautiful, beautiful like dragons and mountains and everything. And I will say these bristles are unbelievably soft. Like these are incredibly soft. I really am excited to try these out. Then next we have Game Beauty's collaboration with Attack on Titan. This is a full makeup collection. So it's going to come with 3 eyeshadow palettes. You're going to have the Robe palette, the Rose palette, the Maria palette, and the Senna palette, along with 4 lip glosses to go with it. This collection is actually currently available right now if you guys do want to go get your hands on it. And as always, I do have a code with Game Beauty. If you guys do want to use my code, you guys will save 10% off your order. I think this is such a cute collection. I love whenever Game Beauty does like collaborations. They do such a great job with it. I just really, really do like this aesthetic. I'm excited to play with this. Last but not least, What's Up Beauty is launching their brand new Egyptian collection. This is going to be rolling out with 3 lipsticks and 2 lip liners. So the lipsticks, so it says that the collection is inspired by the ancient Egyptian culture, known to be one of the first to wear makeup, and boldly combine geometric looks with colors derived from coal, macrolite, azuric, red ochre, clay, and more. Find your Egyptian spire from Ray or Anubis and transform and become the Egyptian queen. Now, lipsticks do retail for $23 a piece, and the lip liners do retail for either $21 or $25, depending on which one you guys get. So those are all the new indie makeup products that I have received so far in PR. I'm excited to play with these for you guys. I'm gonna do one look with the Amy Loves Makeup, one look with the Fantasy Cosmetica. I'm gonna play with the Attack on Titan lip glosses. I'm gonna play with the What's Up lipstick, and I'm gonna play with the Fantasy Cosmetica brushes, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I really think about these. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. So this eye right here, we're gonna go ahead and do the Cradled in Ice collection because I really, really wanna play with this. Now, I did swatch these Holochromes from Fantasy Cosmetica. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not really impressed with the formula. Like, I do like them, but I just feel like these were a little bit not as impressive as their previous Lost in Library collection. Those single Holochromes were fantastic. These ones just, they're nice, but they're not as nice as like the quality in this palette. I think the quality in this palette is phenomenal. Now, I have said since day one when playing with Fantasy Cosmetica that I love their formula. Not only is the matte just so pigmented and very blendable and just really buttery, but the shimmers and like the multi-chromes are absolutely gorgeous. They are some of the creamiest, butteriest, smoothest shimmers out there. I really, really, really do love Fantasy Cosmetica formula. So we're gonna go ahead and play with this one on this eye right here. I'm gonna go in with my Sigma eye base. I really have been enjoying this Sigma eye base. I just think it's a really nice eye base. It lays down the shadow very nicely. It doesn't cause it to stick. It doesn't cause it not to blend. It's not super wet like my P. Louise formula. I just really enjoy this. All right, so since I want to be a little bit more precise, I'm gonna do a little halo eye look today. I'm gonna go into the shade called Glacial right here, and we're gonna do a halo eye. I'm gonna go in with the E03 brush right here. This is going to be classified, and this is classified as a flat lower lash line brush that's designed to place shadow right against the lash line as well as blend the shade gently out. But I really want to use it to get right into the nook and cranny to lay down some shade. We also have the E06 brush, which I know that the E06 brush says it's perfect for placing shimmer in the lid and gently buffing into the crease. This brush also works with mattes on the lower lash line and near the inner part of the crease for a diffuse and blended effect. Maybe I'll use this one first. Let's just use this one first. So I'm gonna dip in the shade right here called Glacial. I really, really, really do like the concept of this. I love dragons. I think I fell in love with dragons. Well, I've always loved dragons, but I think I really, really fell in love with dragons when I read the Fourth Ring series. I think the Fourth Ring series is fantastic. And it's so funny because remember they launched, What's Up Beauty launched a dragon palette right at the time I was reading that book, and I just really fell in love with dragons since then. I mean, I've always loved dragons because of Game of Thrones, but it was just really nice to play with that collection at the time I was reading the Fourth Wing series. They've already announced the third book. I already have it pre-ordered. I am so excited. And wow, this shade is laying down so nicely. Now I'm gonna take this E02 brush. This is a small blending brush, and we're gonna start to diffuse this out so it's nice and blended. Remember to trust the process. It will always look messy before anything, but trust the process. I'm gonna go with the E05 to really start to blend this out. These bristles are extremely soft. Then I'm gonna take the shade called Hatchling. I just feel like this would be really pretty, like this light pink shade, and we're gonna start to blend that along that blue shade because I feel like it'd just be a really pretty like shade to blend right here. It might not show up because it is a very light pink shade, but why not try it out? Okay, like I said, trust the process. Now we're gonna go into the shade called Crystal. It's like this beautiful, beautiful multi-chrome right here. It's just between like a blue, purple, pink. We're gonna lay that right here. Oh my God, yes. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I love Fantasy Cosmetica like multi-chromes, because they don't even need glitter glue. They lay down so nicely. Okay, I'll worry about blending it all together in just a minute. Now I'm gonna go in the shade called Frost. This gorgeous, gorgeous shade right here. We're going to put this right in the center. Now, these shades right here, they do flake just a bit, just so you guys know. So there's definitely some flaking with these, but I think if you were to lay down some glitter glue, you probably wouldn't have to worry about any flaking whatsoever. I just didn't want to because I generally just wanted to see how it would perform on its own. But you guys can see where it's kind of like flaking into my lashes right there. I don't know if you guys see it, but I can see it flaking hard, but it's okay. We're gonna trust the process because it's gonna be messy right now, but trust the process. Now for this eye, we are gonna go into the Amy Loves palette with Adept. I'm not gonna have a chance to play with the Attack on Titan palettes today, but I definitely wanna play with them in an upcoming video. I know everybody does the 4 looks, 4 palettes like videos, and I don't really know. Do you guys want me to do that too? I know everybody does it. I'm just kind of deciding whether or not it's something I should jump on board with, just because there are so many indie brands that are releasing stuff right now. It's a little overwhelming, not gonna lie, because I feel like it's becoming a little oversaturated. So it's becoming a lot, but like I love it still. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same type of look on this eye, but obviously with the Amy Loves Makeup one. So we're gonna go into Mi Amor right here. I'm gonna do the inner and outer corner. But I just feel like a lot of indie brands are releasing so many palettes at once. That's a little overwhelming because indie brands are not cheap by any means. They may be indie, but they're definitely not cheap. So I just feel a little bit overwhelmed. And I'm sure you guys do too, because my wallet's just like, slow down. So I thought about doing that type of style video, but I don't know if that's something you guys would want to see. If you do, let me know in the comments, because I could definitely start doing it. I just don't want to do it if you guys are like, well, everybody else does it, so I don't care to see it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll go back into that palette and take that hatchling shade once more, because I didn't really like that yellow one. Not for this. Not for like what I'm kind of go for. I didn't really like this. I'm just going to switch it up and go back to that pink shade because it was really, really pretty. And we'll start to blend this right here. Now I'm going to take a shade called Lavender. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous multi-chrome. I don't know if you guys can see how beautiful it is. Like, I need to put a mirror right next to it so you guys can see. Just at like how stunning this shade is. Do you guys see this shift that it does? Like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna take this, we're gonna put this right on top, because it's going to transform. Any shade like this, I feel like always transform in whatever light you're in and whatever color it sits next to, like it transforms. So even though it's like a bright blue, it's also like a pink, gold, and purple shade as well. Like it has that awkwardness to it, but then it switches. Like, let's see if I can show you guys. Like, you see how there's like blue on my eye, but like it doesn't look like it, but there is. Do you see that? So pretty. Okay, so for the center, I want to go to the shade called Glam. Now this is one of Adept's foil shades right here. Now I really like their foil shade, but I will say these type of shades flake like crazy. You might want to lay down some glitter glue when playing with these. I'm not going to today because they can stick really nicely to the lid, but they do have the ability to flake off and flake off. So just a heads up, when playing with the foil shade, you might want to use some glitter glue. And just to give a little like extra oomph, I'm gonna take the shade called Caramel, this shade right here. Take a little bit on my finger. It's another like foil shade, very, very lightly. I mean, very lightly. I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap right here in the center because I don't want it to be too overwhelming. Okay guys, so this is kind of where we are right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. We'll come back to do the under eyes together, followed by the lips, and I'm gonna give you guys my opinions, and I'll give you guys my first impressions opinions on these collections. Face is pretty much on. My skin is looking rough. I don't know if you guys can see right here, like it's looking rough. It's my skin peeling because of sunburn. So I did go in and I used some of the face brushes. I used this for a blush and I used this for a highlighter. As you guys can see right here, I was using the brushes. They're not bad. They're super, super soft, like very soft. Makes it very easy to blend out a powdered product. But I will say the face brush right here, like this big one, I'm not a big fan of the smell. It has like a really weird smell to it. Like it smells like it wants to smell good, but it doesn't. It's like, has a little bit of like I feel like a chemical smell. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of the smell, but that's okay. We're not going to just judge it based on the smell because it did perform very nicely. So we're going to go back in to finish off the under eye. So I think this is where I will try to use the palettes from Game Beauty. So we're going to go into the Rose palette. I'm going to take this shade right here called Chance, and I'm going to use this as an under eye for this eye. I feel like it'd be a really pretty shade to use. I'm going to go in with the EO3 brush. This is literally meant to be under the eye. And we're going to start to just put this right here. Ooh, that is a really pretty shade. Okay, then I'm going to start to just blend that out, whatever's left on this brush. A little bit of pink is left on this brush. Oh, that's really pretty. That blended out really nicely. Okay, so for this eye, we're going to go into the Maria palette. And I'm going to take this deep blue shade called Home. And we're going to use this to lay underneath the eye right here. Okay, so before I finish off the rest of the face, I do want to tell you guys about the brand new What's Up collection. So they do have two liquid liners. We have a black liner and we have a multi-chrome liner. Now the black liner, I'm going to show you guys. You guys know I don't use the liquid eyeliner just because I'm really just not a fan of it. I kind of suck at it. So it's just something that just doesn't ever work for me. But I just want to show you guys what they look like. So this is going to be the black liquid liner right here. Just a nice black liquid liner. And then we have the multi-chrome liquid liner right there. Very pretty. Okay, so to finish off this eye, we're gonna go in back into Amy's palette and we're gonna go into the shade called Stunning right here. It's like this really like light blue shade of like that'd be really pretty for like an inner corner moment. And we're gonna go in with the E01 brush. Oh wow, that is stunning. Literally, that is stunning. And then for this eye, we're gonna go into the shade called Snuggle right here. We're gonna put that in our inner corner as well. See how this one looks. Ooh, that's a really pretty pink one. Very, very, very beautiful. Okay, guys, so for lips, we have the What's Up Beauty. These are the Egyptian Queen lipsticks right here. Now, these are so freaking gorgeous. Like, I can't with how beautiful this is. I mean, like the design of this is just absolutely gorgeous, like very, very gorgeous. So I feel like this would be like a really pretty color to use today. And then I'm gonna put a gloss on top because you guys know I love a good gloss moment. So I'm just gonna go in with my Jaclyn liner. I'm gonna quickly line my lips. I would have done a swatch of all 3 shades of my lips, but with the way my lips are peeling right now, unfortunately, I have to bypass on doing lip swatches. All right, then I'm gonna take the shade called Seba, which is like this really beautiful, like mauve shade. I feel like that'd be really pretty. We also have the shade called Anak. It's beautiful like red shade right next to that. And then we also have the shade called Eye of Ara. It's really pretty like nudie shade, like nudie pink right there. But I definitely want to go in with this shade. I feel like this one would be complementing the lip look the most. It looks so bad on my lips because of how much my lips are peeling. I will say this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Like I said, this is a shade called Sheba. This is a gorgeous color. It's laying down very, very nicely. It feels extremely comfortable. Like it feels like a chapstick on my lip. My only thing is I feel like I can't really do it full justice because of like how my lips are peeling, but this is a really, really, really pretty color. Now, Game Beauty did also launch 4 lip glosses with their collection. We have the shade called Levy, Armin, Aaron, and Asa. And I think it'd be really pretty if I add one of these as like a lip topper. So I think I'm gonna go into the shade called Armin, which is like this really pretty like clear gloss right here. I feel like this would just really complement this look. So let me just go ahead and put this on. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that feels incredibly nice. All right, guys, and this is the final look. What do we think? I'm not gonna lie, I'm obsessed. Like, I literally could not tell you guys which eye look is my favorite because I think both are beautiful, and you could even tell they're from different palettes for how gorgeous they are. So I'm gonna quickly do a quick rundown. So up first, we do have the Cradle and Ice collection from Fantasy Cosmetica. This collection will be live as of right now. You guys can get your hands on this palette right now. Like I said, it does retail for $44.99. You guys can use my code, which will save you guys 10% off. I really don't think you guys will be disappointed with this palette. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, is it my color scheme? But then playing with it, it is just so freaking gorgeous. Not only the mattes super pigmented, but these multi-chromes and holochromes and shimmers they have are just so creamy and buttery. I am in love. I think it's beautiful, and I really love the eye look that I created. So freaking beautiful. We also have the single holochromes right here. Now these right here, I did swatch, like I said. I haven't really played with them, but I really wasn't that impressed with these. Like I said, in their Lost Library collection, I really enjoyed that. These ones are okay, not my favorite. So if I were to suggest anything from the collection, I would recommend the palette over these. And I also really do enjoy their brush collection. Now, I will say their brush collection is rather expensive for what it is. In my personal opinion, do you need it? Absolutely not. But they are super, super soft. So if you like brushes, you like having a nice heavy handle with dragons on it, and you want to support Fantasy Cosmetica, I absolutely understand if you want to pick these up. But if you don't, I don't blame you either because they are rather pricey. But overall, this is such a beautiful, beautiful collection. I really think that Fantasy Cosmetica really did something with this. I really love it. Plus, I just have a soft spot for dragons. I really do. So I think this collection's like gorgeous, and I'll have all the details about it listed down below. Same with the Amy Loves palette with Adept Cosmetics. I love the eye look that I created. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The formula in here is incredible. I think Amy created a really beautiful cool tone palette. The shades in here are just to die for, especially the shade right here called Lavender. It is just everything. The way that it just shifts on my eye, like I can't get over how gorgeous this is. I don't know how well you guys can tell, but like the shift on here is just like no other. It's so beautiful. I think Amy really did something with this. I didn't pick up the blush collection she launched, just the palette, but this to me, so worth it. It's available now if you guys want to get your hands on it. Same thing with the Attack on Titan collection with Game Beauty. And this is a gorgeous collection. I really didn't get a chance to play with it too much, but I really want to, so you guys will definitely be seeing these palettes in further videos because I want to give them more of a chance. I really want to play the Senna palette because it's like it's going to be a color scheme for me with like those beautiful oranges and yellows. Perfect fall palette. The glosses are really impressive. I really like the gloss I played with called Armand. It's super comfy, has a nice high shine, really nice taste. Really impressed with it, and I really like the packaging too. I never watched the show or anything like that or played the game, but I think it's really cute. Lastly, we have the What's Up Beauty lipsticks. These are everything. These are absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over the design of lipsticks. Like, you can tell they really went all out for this. It makes me like not really want to use it that much because of like how beautiful they really are. But for me, they're so pretty, so nice, so creamy and buttery. And it just kind of sucks I couldn't do a lip swatch of all three. Just my lips being messed up. It was just not the right time. But I will say this is really beautiful, and I really like how the lipstick looks on my lips. Very nice. So those are just some of the few indie makeup launches that have been happening recently. I don't get every single indie makeup launch, and that to me is perfectly okay because there's so many launching right now. It's a little overwhelming, but I'm just really grateful for those who do send me stuff, and I'm also very happy to support those that I really love and buy stuff from them. Like, I have no problem with that either. I just really do love indie makeup. I think this is where it's truly at. You'll get the best customer service, you'll get the best product, and it's just always so worth it. So thank you to the brands for sending me some. So thank you to all the brands who sent me something in today's video. Let me know what you guys think of this collection. I'll have all the details about everything listed down below, but that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumb down this video. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.